Hey. Welcome back to my channel. And hey. Welcome back to my channel, Georgia Girl, Everyone Wellness, and more. And I'm your host, Georgia Girl. Happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday. Well, it's Sunday night. Hope everybody's having a great Sunday night. Hey, how are you doing? Welcome in. Hey, how y'all doing? Y'all doing all right? I'm a little later than usual because I had some things going on. But y'all know what I be want to come on and talk. I have to come on and talk. Y'all doing okay? Y'all had a good weekend? I'm a little dark. I'm trying to get some light here. Can y'all? Oh, y'all see me and everything. I'm doing okay. I was had a pretty good day. How were y'all day? Weekend was pretty good. I did a lot of relaxing yesterday. Hey, welcome in. Hey, Sassy, how are you? And y'all know we got the new challenge coming up. It'll be meal of the day. And our challenges are positive. They are not no daring challenges. We don't make no one. We don't make no one do the challenges. They're fun. Yeah, you had a good weekend. Hey, Frank. But I ran across this story about the 13-year-old boy that died from a social media challenge. And I was just saying the challenges we do are positive. Um, some be healthy, some it just be a lot of inspiration and motivation. You ready? Okay. And it can be whatever you like. That one thing about the challenges we do, we don't try to intimidate no one to John. We don't. You still watching the story? Okay. Thank you. For me to see a story about a young boy um, got died from social media challenges, that let me know that something is not right. Something went wrong. Hey, bud, Files, how are you doing? So, what part you on, Frank? But yes, so I don't know. Have y'all heard about y'all over here? Y'all know I share about do awareness for bully and different things like that. And tonight I just want to share my opinion and my thoughts about this 13-year-old boy um, died from a social media challenge. And like I was just explaining, that the challenges we do is positive. We don't make nobody do them. We always say it's your choice. And they always turn out pretty good. It's just that we get a chance to see what people be eating during the day, what they're talking about. It's just like you motivate others with some of the things you're doing. But did y'all hear about the 13-year-old boy that died from a did y'all hear about a 13-year-old boy that died from a social media challenge? If you got your phone, y'all know I got my computer ready. If you got your phone on you, type in um, about the 13-year-old. That's what I'm talking about tonight. And the question I asked and in my poll, are you saying it? Prayers go out to that family. Let's put some prayer signs in the chat for that family. Prayers go out to that family, y'all. Prayers go out to that family. 13-year-old, probably about what, seventh grade? He about same age my grandson. And my question, I got some questions. I don't want I don't quite understand what's going on with the world, y'all. What is going on with the world? What's going on with the world? It got so wicked, it got evil. People don't like to just have fun no more. People don't like to just live, enjoy, and have fun. What's going on, y'all? What y'all think is going on with the world? What y'all think? I'm asking some questions tonight. What do y'all think going on with the world? Why do you think it's so much happening? And you know, you say it's hard to say if 13 or older darks be the point that it's okay to be on here. Yeah, I was asking a question do about the social media. Do you think 13-year-olds should be on social media? I just put a poll of 13 and under shouldn't be on social media. I don't know, but if they're not on social media, but y'all know they go to school, I'm gonna tell you something now. Cause my grandson, I know he don't be paying attention to class. Cause he gonna tell me, Grandma, I saw you live the other day. I said, what are you doing on YouTube, KJ? That's my grandson, right? I said, what are you doing on YouTube when you supposed to be past doing your class? You know they have those computers in class, right? They have access to social media. And I said, yeah, I don't think so either. That's why, like my grandson, he played the games. He doesn't have like he tried to get a YouTube, but he wasn't. And then the only thing he would play on YouTube was his games and stuff like that. So let me read what y'all saying. Frank said, I feel kids shouldn't be on social media all education should be more important. That's true. And Lion Prime was saying she don't think so either. So Sassy said, no ma'am, no 13-year-old should be allowed. Uh Baby Booster, no. Oh look, I ain't one of the day, girl. I ain't one of the day. But me and my daughter had a talk. I just got through talking to my daughter on the phone, right? And I told her, we got to monitor these kids. We got to monitor their social media pages. And, even though they don't have social media, they might have like, I think my older granddaughter got TikTok. Most of the kids be having TikTok, but then to me, you have to put those parental guidance on there because baby Booster know about the light coming. Yes, Lord. Like, comment, share, subscribe. So imagine her. And she ain't but 6, girl. She ain't but 6. You hear me? But honey, that's why I told the other day when I had the conversation about the lady, I said, look, we gonna have your time on YouTube. I said, but when grandma be talking some different topics, I want to get it out for the audience to hear it. That's why y'all didn't see us about the end. Cause I told her she can come on by the end. So my grandma, when you gonna let me do something? Cause she want to get on. Get what she want to do with y'all. She want to color some people. So this what I'm gonna do, y'all. I'm gonna let her do a segment. We supposed to be doing it with the guinea pig. But since she been going through some stuff with her skin, she ain't been playing, she had ringworms. So we ain't been letting her play with him that much till her old ringworms go away. So I said I was gonna just do a little segment with her. She wanna do what she wanna do with y'all. Like y'all wanna play with her. So my grandma, I just wanna color some pictures and I want them to pick out which one. I'm like, these people, y'all probably would go along, but I need to get her with a kind of like a younger audience. But I know y'all will probably play along since y'all be over here. But I'm like, girl, those people don't want to be picking out no. She like to be playing. Like I think Angie played with her one day. Angie played with her one day, and somebody else, I'm like, these people don't. But I know y'all will just do it just because she's my grandchild. I understand. But So they're going to have access now in just about yeah, you're right, because my grandson told me that. I said, boy, I'm gonna get you. Cause you know they have those computers at school where they do their work, and they also bring the computers home. And I said, well, why you do what I told y'all? I said, you be watching me in class. Give me a thumb up if you gonna watch me. But I said, look, you better pay attention to your class. But we're talking about 13. Yeah, I'll get back that the book. Oh my goodness. Hey Terry, how you doing? Good to see you, but realize in 2025, most of these kids don't care about education. They are more about social media, and they are. And their social media is their education. So, hey, Living for Jesus, how y'all doing? Are y'all able to type in about the little boy I'm finna talk about? And this is for educational entertainment purpose. I don't like to play the videos and the news thing, so I rather read and show the articles since YouTube so strict. But some people do know how to show the articles and the videos, and they don't get no claim. But I'm still trying to straighten this channel out, so I'll just read it off. But if you type in news about a 13-year-old died from social media, y'all will see the little boy, and Lord, can just break my heart, Jesus. And we want to share some encouraging words to other children that are out there on social media. Like I said, me and my daughter had a good conversation today, and we talked and we said we're going to be checking more into seeing what our kids are watching on social media. We got Living for Jesus in the house. Hey, Arthur. Good to see y'all. Living for Jesus. That's why my kids are not allowed on social media. And I can understand why your kids are not. Because you did say that the other night that your kids do not have social media. And I can understand why. Like I said, social media can be good. Social media can be bad. And this also can be a bully. So we're going to get into my commentary today, and I just put up a poll about 13 and under, my opinion. Even though my little granddaughter be on here, but certain things I do not want her to have, I don't want her to hear certain things I don't want her to see. That's why I tell her, I said, look, grandma is talking about business right now, or I'm talking about something very important. I let her know up front, but y'all know she's 6 years old, and, we have to monitor them, even though they have access. So were y'all able to look up the story before I start getting into it? Hey, how you doing? Good to see you. Shout out to you, Janet, for doing your challenges last week. This week challenge is meal of the day. If you seen my video from earlier today, I was just sharing about what is meal of the day. It can be your meal or your choice. And one thing about our challenges, they are positive. We don't manipulate nobody to do them. We don't beg nobody. We only ask you if you would like to be participate. But we never pressure anyone. We don't want you to go out and go buy no grocery. What you got? What you got at home. Don't say Georgia girl told me to go out and buy a whole bag of chicken and eggs. And no. Whatever you eat during the day, whatever you have in your refrigerator, your pantry, you that. Don't go out your way for nobody. You know what I'm saying? Or you can just use whatever you have. You know what I'm saying? If you got a slice of bread and a piece of bologna, that's your dinner, that's your dinner. You hear what I'm saying? Don't go out your way for nobody. So we like to keep it positive. We like to keep it fun. But don't go say, ooh, Georgia girl got me buying all that grocery. Because I know grocery high. I'm using what I got. Yeah, like Sassy said, a lot of it ain't healthy. So when you look, it's close to the end of the month. Look, it's close to the end of the month. You got to eat what you can eat. You hear what I'm saying? Y'all know what I'm talking about. 'Cause we all on budgets. We all know we all have certain times when we buy grocery. Ain't nobody trying to go to no grocery store every week. Let you just get what you can. You might see me eat some twice a week. Shoot, at the end of the month. Y'all, we gotta have a sense of humor. We got to, but getting all jokes aside, don't go out and go get no $100 of grocery for that week, sassy. I know you got some neck bones, some cube steaks, some chicken legs in that freezer. And Frank, you keep gross over there, Frank. You're too good about no grocery. Yeah. Whatever you got. Whatever you choose to eat this week. We just doing it for 5 days. That's all. But get into my commentary. Welcome in, everybody. We got some new people coming in. Girl, sometimes I have to laugh at myself sometimes. I go through stuff. Sometimes I have to just keep myself motivated. Because, we looking at this news and we talk about what? Who? What you call him, Lion Pride? Dunk or Trump? What you call him? If we look at what all the stuff going on in the news right now, y'all, you'll be mighty depressed. I don't want to overlook no one's okay, Living for Jesus said social media is an open door that the world can access your child. So no child needs to be on social media. We are called to protect our children from the world. Amen. Absolutely. But like I said, they give them computers at school. And like I said, my grandson just told on himself the other day. And I told my daughter. And y'all have seen young people in my chat. The little girl that said she wanted to kill herself or her family was bullying her. She went for 14. And I be saying, why is you in my chat? Even though I try to keep my chat as positive as I can because my grandkids does lurk. So if y'all see somebody in my chat named Sippy, that's my grandson. He ain't but 14. If you see one of my granddaughter named Yana, that's my granddaughter. Boosie ain't got bad enough to type in. Now, she ain't on nobody unless she use my phone. But she will get on there and give me a thumb up. But she ain't got what she know how to type in the chat. And thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Jesus. Boosie don't know how to do that yet. But on a serious talk, what Living for Jesus said, social media is not for but it can be fun. It can also be bad. And it can also turn out to be bullying. Yes. Thank you, Terry. That's right. Remember all those things. What Terry said. Terry said, we must remember free will in the great Lord Jesus Christ. The Holy Spirit decision to allow man the freedom to choose to do good or the freedom to choose to do evil. Absolutely. And yes, Vice President Line, don't you get started on that man today. Vice President Donald Trump, they be mad at the truth. They be all right now. All right now. Y'all gotta see her live she did the other day. If I wasn't laughing at Lion Pride, she would woo child. Because people should come in your comments, respect people's opinion, y'all. And I've had this conversation over here a lot of time. We talk about different things over here. Food, wellness, awareness, everything. Entertainment, trending news, all of it. But everybody opinion does matter, okay? Everybody's opinion does count. So we got respect. You might not agree on what people say in the chat, but we should respect them, all right? So were y'all able to look up the article that I'm about to read? I used to play news articles. I used to play the videos, but I'm trying to just do what go with social media, go with YouTube, respect the copyright. But this is the sweet little boy, y'all. Hey, Audra, how you doing? Good to see you. Y'all make sure y'all connect with one another. Uh, Let me see what Aubrey said. Okay, my son hates me because I got him a Gap phone and it has anything but internet. I understand because Boosie don't, my little grandbaby would be on here. She doesn't have internet. Only time, now she can, like when she be in the house, we have her little phone, but she don't have a phone. We just have her phone for games and stuff for her to watch Baby Alive because she don't know how to do all that yet. Not yet. Now, that's what I'm going to say. But my other grandkids, they do have phone, but they don't have no Facebook. I think they be on TikTok a little bit, but it's up on the parental guiding. It's monitored. But yeah. But this is sad, y'all. I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm trying to, but did y'all was able to look it up? This is for educational entertainment purposes only. Look at that sweet little face, y'all. Look at his sweet little face. And this happened, a couple days ago. Let's put prayers in the chat for the family. Anytime I see that a topic is worth sharing, I talk about it. And this right here it hit home because I have grandkids. My children are grown. But me and my daughter had a good conversation today, and I told her I was gonna be talking about this. She might peep in the chat. I don't know. But she's at home. She off. That's why you don't see the kids with me because she's off. um, but you said be careful of some of these people, grown adults on social media, who these kids be talking to. You right. Hey, Prince Daniel. My birthday been gone, sweet. My birthday was 2 months ago, but thank you. We got some birthdays coming up. We got Frank and Miss Key and Terry birthday coming up. Yeah, my birthday was in January. Thank you. But yes, I want to bring this about the little boy that was he did a challenge, y'all. And the challenge was, they say it's kind of like a blackout challenge. Have y'all ever heard of that? Have y'all ever heard of that? It's something to do, they have to stop breathing. They stop breathing or something like that. You heard of that? Oh, your son 12? Is he on social media or but like I said, and y'all know, and I know too, when it come down to our children, we do our best. We do our best to guide them, to teach them, but some of our kids are easily influenced. And social media does have a lot to do with it. Social media does have a lot to do with it. But anybody else is reading along with me, you might not have the same article I have, but I want y'all to follow on this. Um, this is a little boy. He's 13 years old. And they said the challenge is kind of like their blackout challenge. So we're gonna read, and this was social media challenge. And you know our kids. Y'all know that our kids are curious, y'all. Some of them are curious. Some of them up under peer pressure. And I hate to say it. Some people, some kids look up to other kids too. Y'all know what I mean when might have kids that are best friends with other kids, and then some kids be bullied by other kids because they be like influence. Hold on, I'm trying to stick to it. I keep skipping it. Because like I told y'all, and I have shared this about my granddaughter, how she was uh bullied, cyber bullied. They wanted my granddaughter to kill herself. You know what I'm saying? And the devil was busy with her. But I thank God daily that she was strong. We kept on. We did not stop talking to her. We kept on telling her that we love her. And a lot of us, I'm tell y'all, a lot of those children be want attention, y'all. A lot of our kids do be want attention. A lot of them do be want attention. A lot of them, when they don't get the attention that they, need from home, they will find it somewhere else. And y'all know what I'm talking about. Yes. So this right here is about a pair of Southern California parents are mourning their 13-year-old son who they believe died after participating in a dangerous social media challenge similar to the one that took several lives when it surfaced years ago. See, the blackout challenge been around. So they thinking that this challenge is similar to some of the kids that did die from it. No, we don't want them to find attention somewhere else. So Nami Glenn, I can't pronounce his name that good, but y'all see what I'm saying. Junior mom and dad found him unresponsive in his bedroom. Wow. In Marietta in the morning of Monday. This happened on February 3rd after spending previous day watching Grammy Awards together. Wow. So this happened what? February 3rd. What, about a week ago? 2 weeks ago? About 2 weeks ago? So after finding O'Ferris Jr., the eldest of their four sons, his mom performed CPR while his father, the senior, contacted a neighborhood and police for help. But the teen was later pronounced dead. Wow. Okay. They were just watching television, So I'm assuming he was in his room. A lot of people have cameras in their house. You know why a lot of people have cameras in their house? Because of their children. Some people have cameras in their rooms. Some people have cameras when they first enter the house. And it's sad it have gotten to that point, y'all. It ain't like that. It ain't like that. Well, when they young like this, they got to know what trust is too. First thing the kids will say, like my granddaughter, I ain't gonna say, but we got cameras up there. And she seen, and lying. Boots has seen the camera. She said, what that is? I said, don't worry about it, baby. Don't worry about it. But you got to protect your children at all costs. At all costs. You hear what I'm saying? She said, what that is, Grandma? I said, it ain't there, babe. It ain't there. But yeah. Why is on my thing? Why is on my window? I said, look, don't worry about it. You just don't mess with it. I told her she don't mess with it. Now she curious. Y'all see how hyper she is. Now she one of the ones I know as she get older, we gonna have to monitor her more. I already know. I already see it. You know what I'm saying? But get back to the story. Although it initially appeared that the junior had taken his life, his parents had doubts. So they began investigating on their own, which led them to discover that their son had learned of a dangerous social media challenge. Wow. It's unclear whether the teen death has been officially ruled a suicide, whether police they are investigating the circumstances of the death. I got to do the follow up. I'm going to have to do the follow up on it. But this was reported on February 3rd. And you know how I be scrolling. Y'all know me. I be reading and checking out stuff. And I'm like, oh my God. But he's 13, y'all. And like I said, our children do be curious. They do be curious. And if you don't communicate with them, if you don't ask questions or answer their questions, they know Google. They'll get on Google. They'll get on Facebook. They'll get on YouTube. They'll get on social media. And they'll try to find out things for themselves. They'll try to find out things for themselves. But one thing, I talked to my grandkid, my daughter. Like I said, me and her had a good conversation today. I told her we need to start monitoring them real closely now, But I always say, let's talk to our kids, y'all. Let's keep a communication with them. And Aubrey and Living for Jesus, I don't blame y'all for what y'all doing. You're protecting your children. If you feel like they shouldn't be on social media, they will understand once they get older. And we got to, y'all. We got to protect our children at all costs. So this family is mourning their child. So this article here is 9 hours ago. I'm trying to look for a up to date. I'm trying to see if anything have came up to date on this article. I haven't seen an up to date. This was 9 hours ago right here. So this article right here is 9 hours ago. Some kids can really handle social media like us grown up. You right. And Frank, adults get cyberbullied also. Adults get cyberbullied too. Some people sit behind their screen and they don't use their social media for some of the things that, like our channels. Everybody in the chat, I know exactly what everybody in the chat does on that channel. And y'all know what I does on mine. But there are some channels tend to bully others. And what I mean by that, they get on their channels. And I have seen it. I have seen some go after people. But if that's your way of defending yourself, you do what you want on your channel. But when you start getting too personal, and trying to go and find a person getting their address and all this kind of stuff, and when you get beyond social media, some people take stuff away from social media. You see what I'm saying? And you don't know nobody on social media unless you have met them in person. I would love to meet some of y'all in person, but I have not. But I would love to meet some of y'all. If I could say, yeah, I met Frank, or yeah, I met Lane, yeah, I met Miss Keith. We've been planning it, and we're gonna do it one day. But I'm just saying, don't none of us really know each other for real. On a real note, we only YouTubers. We get on here, we share our different contents. Cause everybody in my chat are creators, and everybody does have different things they share on their channel. But when it comes down to our kids, y'all, we got to be straight up with them. We really do need to be straight up with them. We tell them we are protecting them for their own good. And so for Living for Jesus and Aubrey, and all the parents that don't allow their children to be on social media. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You're protecting your children. Like I said, my grandkids, they don't really have pages like that. My grandson mostly be on them games. And some of those games are not good either, y'all. A lot of those games are violence. I done heard him cursing. And I be telling my daughter, he don't need to be playing that. I be getting on them, y'all. I be getting on them. If I feel like they're watching or playing games that I think are not appropriate, like those Roblox game, whatever they call those games, Fortnite and whatever. If I might be saying the names wrong, but y'all know what I'm saying. Y'all know what I'm saying. You have to monitor a lot of those games, y'all. You have to monitor a lot of those games. Let me see what Frank was saying. They said one thing Trump could do right is ban kids under age. Yeah, yeah. That would be the right thing to do. Ban this computer just running all over the place, y'all. One thing that Trump could do is ban kids from underage, have 21 and up on social media, yeah, because of education is more important. Exactly. Homestead said you have to be careful too about the chats that come with games. Sometimes when they are playing with a team, they have their headphones on. You don't know. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling my daughter today. I said, KJ be in that room, and when I be around them, I be hearing all that language. I'm like, I know you ain't cursing. And he be like, no, grandma, that game. And I told her today, in some of those games he don't need to play. And some of those TV shows, we can't let our kids be on either, y'all. We can't let our kids be on some of those like them TV shows. A lot of those TV shows, we know we let them watch Disney and different things like that, but you know, we try our best to monitor them the best way we can. And then again, like they be saying, they still find ways. They still find ways to get into things. That's why we have to ask questions, monitor their calls, monitor everything. If we have to. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. But Frank said, but the sounds too wrong in 225. Yeah. I don't know too much about gaming, but I know my grandson playing. And I be trying to see to make sure I don't hear no, stuff that he should be playing. And I have heard some bad language. And I told him, I said, you don't need to be on that. Yeah. But do you think they gonna do it though, Frank? And like I was saying about the bullying. I haven't seen my sister Angie. Have y'all seen Angie? I know I saw in someone chat the other day, gaming or something. I know I saw I saw Angie in the chat in Grandma Lynn chat the other day. 7 people jumped on her daughter. 7 kids jumped on her daughter, and they was older than her daughter. And I told her I was praying for her and her family. I did see her in Grandma Lynn chat, and she said her daughter doing okay. It's in the legal hands right now. And sometimes we have to go the legal route, but that was wrong what they did to her daughter also. They jumped on her daughter on the school bus, and she said it was 4 boys, and I'm sure she don't mind me sharing. She be over here, but I haven't seen her today. Yeah, they jumped on her. Well, she said her daughter and another little girl, 15-year-old girl, they had their little run in or whatever, but her sister and some more girls and boys jumped in it. They wasn't being fair, you know. If it was just a one-on-one thing, we could see that. But she said it was 4 girls and 4 boys and 3 girls. Yeah. I forgot what she said they was into it about, but it's in a legal hand now. That was bullying. She said it was attempted murder. So let's pray for our girl Angie. Let's pray for her and her family. Let's put some prayer signs in the chat for Angie, y'all. Yeah, she said they kicked her daughter. I think Frank was in here when she was saying that. So they kicked her a lot. She ended up with some bruises and I did see her yesterday because, she had to watch her overnight. Anytime you get kicked in the head, you might have that concussion might come up later on. Because my brother went through that. I told y'all some boys gangs jumped on my brother and left him for dead. He stayed in a coma about like 3 days. And my brother is right now still, he's not in a vegetative state, but he walking, but he's not, he messed up. Mentally, he's messed up. And he's still, my brother is still traumatized. I can see him out in the yard sometime fighting in the air because he still see those boys jumping on him. And I don't want to cry, but that was a very hard part for me and my family to go through, to see my brother get jumped on by gang members. And the sad part about it, there was witnesses and they were scared to come forward. But like I said the other night, karma will get you. Karma will get you. God will get you also. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing? Karma will get you. And God will too. I will say that again. If he don't get you, they'll go through your family. Even though they did not get those boys for doing that to my brother, but they got. I'm just going to say it like that. 2 of them no longer here. 1 of them still in jail. But sometimes things don't happen when we want it to happen. But it will eventually. Hey, Miss Key, how you doing? I'm sharing the story about the 13-year-old boy. Did you hear about that? The 13-year-old boy that was he did their blackout challenge. They say it's like the blackout challenge. I guess I'm assuming he got it from TikTok. That's what I was trying to see. Where did he get that challenge for? They say he got it off social media. And the challenge is about they stop breathing. They stop breathing, they lose oxygen. I think they do it for a few minutes, and it's obvious he had did it, right? He did it, but he didn't wake back up. So right now the family is hurting. So I was saying put prayers in there for the family. And I was telling them about we do challenges, but we don't do them kind of challenges, do we, Mickey? We ain't trying to we ain't trying to send nobody to the hospital. We ain't trying to manipulate nobody to eat what you want. You do what you want. It was a TikTok challenge. And it's just sad. It's sad, y'all. And the parents was like, he don't have a channel. I read that the parents said he didn't have social media. But he found a way. That's why I said children don't be on social media, but they finding ways. They're finding ways to get, whether they see it through their school computers or they on their friends' social media. They're finding ways to get on social media. Yeah, challenges like that are so dangerous because if you don't do things exactly one way, you can die. And see, he's 13 years old, and I guess he was assuming it was a fun thing to do, but he ended up losing his life. And I'm just reading now, the parents are so, they said they felt like they did everything right. They felt like they did everything to monitor him, to check on him. And, they just try to figure out where did they go wrong. That's what they was trying to figure out. And they wanted the message to be out. And so I'm sharing the message Talk to your children. Monitor their calls. Monitor their social media if they're on social media. See what they're doing throughout the day. Like I said, me and my daughter talk all the time. We discuss our children. We discuss what they're doing. If they're not doing right, all of them got phones. But Booster, the only one don't have social media unless we put it on her phone. But when our kids don't do right, we take those phones. We discipline them. We take them from them. We let them know, look, we know this what y'all want to do every day, be on those phones. But when it come down to your schoolwork, when it come down to things that are important, this social media would not be what y'all, they would not be something that y'all will have to turn to if you need help. Talk to your parents. We ask questions. We gotta ask questions, people. Whether your children want to tell you what they doing throughout the day or not, still ask questions. Follow their pages. Put those locations on their phones. See where those kids be at. It's important. We should do that. That's what we do. We have those locations. Yeah, he was at the basketball game. He at the school, or she here, she there. And there's a reason why we have to do that, y'all. We are trying to protect our kids, but they still be influenced. They get there. Some kids are so easy to be influenced. They feel like if I don't do this, we're going to get picked at. If I don't do this, I won't be popular, or things like that. And see, it's still like back in my day, we had the popular kids and we had the no so popular kids. I didn't fit in neither group. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I was in neither one of the groups. And it didn't bother me that I wasn't in a group. But some kids feel like they want to belong. And that's what I always say. When they're not getting that attention at home, or they'll find it elsewhere. So we have to be mindful. We have to be very careful about what our kids are reading, what they're watching, and all those things. Social media is not real life, especially when you're trying to pay bills and get education. That's right. Our parents ask questions. We was no looking for bedroom door. They flipped mattress. Girl, you better say it. They flipped mattress, peeped through holes, everything. Go. You got that right. I mean, shoot. Sitting right there in the room with you. Hey, when you move, they move. You see what I'm saying? Kids got a lot of privilege now. They got too much privilege. Shoot, I can remember my husband when me and him first started dating. Shoot, you think my mama left me alone? He sat there, I sat there, and there she was. If I go out that door, she's looking. I mean, you can't give them, like what they say, you can't give them too much rope out here. You give them too much rope, they're going to try to pull the whole thing. But we got to protect our kids. So for those parents, I don't know, they don't watch my social media, but for those parents, I'm going to read y'all chat. I'm going to read in the chat. What encouraging word will y'all give these parents because they feel like they should have been, they said they did everything. I read what they said and I saw it on the television. They said they felt like they did everything to protect their son. So what would you tell those parents? What would you tell those grieving parents, Chad? They're feeling bad about what happened. They feel like it was something they did wrong. I'm going to read y'all comments. What would y'all tell those parents that are grieving for their 13-year-old son? And I'm reading that they said they did everything. They did everything they could to protect their child. He wasn't on social media. He did have a cell phone. He did have a phone, but it was all up under parental guidance. And once our kids go to school, y'all, you know they have friends that do have phones and have friends that do be on social media. So, okay, Janet said, you can't control everything in a child's life. They see they see media at school, on a friend's phone, right? From friends' conversation, even from chats in class. Exactly. And for those parents, my prayers going out to them because I know they saying right now they just paralyzed from the thought that their child did that. So they were just having a regular family watching the Grammys, just watching television, just having a good family day. And I guess they noticed he was in his bedroom. When they went in his bedroom, they found him unconscious. Our kids have their own rooms and they have locks on their doors and stuff like that. You need to get keys to those doors, check those locks, be able to go in their rooms. Don't let your child lock you out your own house now. Let them know, look, those doors gonna be on lock. We gotta know what's going on. They have their doors locked. You don't know what they doing in the room. You got to, I know we can't be like on them every minute, second of the day, but we need to know. You said we never had locks. I know. They got locks on their doors now, honey. You can lock them doors and things like that. But yes, so those parents are hurting. They are hurting today, and they'll probably be hurting for a long time. And as a grandmother, as a parent, I hurt with them because you don't never want to see your children leave you like that. Not on something like that. These days, our kids are easy to be influenced. They're easy to be influenced. They want to fit in, y'all. They want to fit in. And one thing as parents, we get our kids what we're able to get them. Don't never let them think that because you're not able to get them the things they need or they won't. Put it like that. Get them what they need. They can want ice water. They can want anything they want. But get them what you can afford to get them. They might want $100 pair of shoes, $150 pair of shoes. If you're not able to get the shoes, don't get them. Don't let your lights go off. Don't go hungry. If you cannot afford the shoes, honey, I'm tell you, when I was coming up, I was lucky to get more than one pair of shoes. All about me being on a girl, yes, my mom got me the little cutest shoes or whatever she was able to get me. But I did have 5 brothers. And those 5 brothers had to wear what they was able to wear, one passed down to the other one. Because back then you had to get what you can get. Now they have choices. Kids have choices. I'm not saying you can get your children whatever you want. If you choose to buy them the Jordans, the LBJs, the LeBron James, that's your business. But if you're not able to get those things, let your kids know up front. Look, tell them like this. Your rent due next week. You know what I'm saying? Your rent due next week. You got to eat. You got to have school clothes. I'm not going to put no $150 in a pair of shoes if you got to go to school the rest of the year. 9 times out of 10, it's that once you get a pair of shoes, you want them to at least wear them a while if you're going to put that much money in. But these kids change shoes just like that. I know my grandkids, I'm like, y'all ain't worn them that long now. Come on now. Grandma, they heel too tight. Y'all ain't wore them shoes that long. But we was coming up. We had to do what we could, y'all. That's all I'm saying. But I know things are different now. Things are totally different. Things are different. Yeah, we didn't have locks either, so I'm trying to read this right here. I was trying to find an update on the little boy. I was trying to find an update. That's what I was trying to find. Do y'all see any updates about him? Or did y'all didn't know about this story? I was trying to find an update on him, and yeah, it was a TikTok story. It was a TikTok story, like Frank said. Frank, you seen some of those kids been doing that, Frank? I know you be on TikTok. Have you seen some of the videos of some of the kids doing that? So they said it was a viral TikTok trend reportedly caused the death of several children have did this challenge, y'all. They did it like a couple of years ago. I guess they bringing it back. Wow. Okay, I'm trying to see if it's in it up to date. Okay, this way his parent is saying they're feeling guilty about what happened to the boy. And as parents, we can only do so much. We can only be with them for so many hours of the day because they do go to school. So right here, the parent was saying that as a parent said he has been mindful of influences and open with his sons about topics like drugs. We don't talk about not following social media trends or playing social media game. See, that's what I'm saying because he thinking like, some of the games are innocent games. Some of the social medias are fun, but I guess he followed the wrong group of people. So in the wake of his son's death, he added, I'm going through the Rolodex of guilt now. So they feel guilty about what happened. Did we check in more? Should I have not been as firm 4 years ago? See, the parents are feeling guilty. They felt like they didn't check in more on him. They're thinking that they should have did more. But as parents, we try our best to protect our kids the best way we can. So my prayers going out to that family. I pray that you find some type of, closure. And I know it's gonna be hard. You feel like you could have did more, but like I said, we can do much as we can to protect our children. But some kids does always seems to find a way. Some always still seem to find ways to get on social media, even though, because I know maybe about, let's see, about a couple of weeks ago, my grandson, she was doing bad at school. So my daughter took his phone. She took his phone. She took his game. And when they do stuff like that, take some of the things that you know they like to do. Like we know our kids like the games. We know they like being on TikTok. We take those things from them. We really do. We have to let them know, put your education first. If we have any kind of calls from the school or we get anything of them talking about our kids doing this and that in the classroom, we discipline them. We really do. And we know that phone is what they really want to have. Social media has took over, y'all. Either took over in a good way or a bad way. And it can also lead to bullying. I'm trying to get some light here. It can also lead to bullying. So that's what I want to share tonight about social media and about the little boy. My heart goes out to the family. And I would tell the family, I guess you did as much as you could. And if you could have done more, you probably would have. Um, so they have some more kids. So, they want to make sure they connecting with them, seeing what they're doing. He was the oldest out of the family. So um, as parents, we got to protect our children more and more, as much as we can. So prayers goes out to that family. And I thank the chat for responding and their answers. Let me see what the poll said. Um, 13 and under should not have any type of social media. 59 said yes. And 47% said no. I guess that 57% say that their kids should have social media. So if they have social media, are you monitoring them? Are you monitoring those the 57 people that said they think 13 children, 13 years old should have social media? My question is, are you monitoring your kids? Are you seeing what your kids are watching? So, these days people are doing what they want. They raising their kids the way they want to raise them. And that one thing that I'm not here to judge no one. I'm not here to talk about what a parent should do or shouldn't do for their children. What I'm talking about is protect your children. Talk to your children. See what's going on. If they're on social media, see who they're following. You can follow them and see who are their biggest influencers. There are some TikTokers that my grandkid, they like watching. I'll be like, who y'all watching? I'll be asking questions. Ask questions. Will they tell us the truth? But at least you'll know. But if you got a parental guidance on your children's phone, you can see who they follow, because you have access to their channels. So it's sad. And those parents, they wish they could have did something else. I don't know. Was it anything else they could do? I'm not sure. But only thing I would say to the rest of their kids, I'm sure they're gonna probably be real strict, with what they're doing and some of the things that they're be watching and stuff. I was trying to see was it any update on the little boy. Let's see. All these are okay. It was 7 hours ago. Let's see what they say. I'm just looking at something right quick. Trying to see if they have any recent update on it. Trying to put some light on this thing. Okay. I don't see anything else. Okay, he was the eldest of four siblings. He had four more siblings, so he was the oldest. They did try to save him, but he was pronounced dead later on after they did try to do CPR on him. I'm still trying to see if there's any updates on the young boy. Prayers, it's sad. I'll be bringing different segments on different things like this because, like I said, when you got children or grandkids, things like this do be, it'll affect you too because you think about your own children. You think about how your children are being treated on social media. If they're on social media, you're wondering, are people bullying them? You're wondering, are people saying horrible things? Because it is a lot of evilness out here in the world. And a lot of people be saying sticks and stone, what they say, sticks and stone might break my bones, but words never hurt. Yes, they do. Y'all remember they used to say that years ago? Some words do hurt. Some words do hurt. Just reading this right quick. So the parents are sharing awareness on this. They said determined to raise awareness and prevent similar tragedies. The family shared that story with the public. So the family is sharing awareness on this. And that's what I'm doing by talking about it, sharing awareness about the social media and the bullying. You know, it's sad that the young boy had to go out like that. And the parents feel guilty about what has happened. So that's why they are doing all they can to try to encourage other children and encourage parents to check in more on their kids and you know, just keep them monitored. If you choose for them not to be on social media, you have your reason not to let them be on. Like I said, I talked to my daughter about the kids, and I was like, if it's too much for them, if you feel like they're being in danger, like when that happened to my granddaughter about the bully before, I was saying she probably don't need to be on social media, you know. Let her take a break from it and stuff like that, you know. Let them get off of it if you feel like it doing to them, if it bothering them mentally. Okay. So they recently had a funeral and a celebration. They call him Deuce. That's what they was calling him, Deuce. His nickname was Deuce. I'm not able to see my chat. I don't know if anybody, maybe it's me, but I gotta check and see if anybody in the chat. They saying I got 6 people, but I'm not seeing any comments. I'm not seeing any comments. Maybe people watching from the bushes. I'm not sure. But I'm gonna have to go look on my thing in a minute. So they already had a funeral for him, and they were expressing gratitude for outpouring of support from the community. Okay. So let me go to my channel right quick. See, because I can't really see if anybody in the chat or not. Because I really can't see the comments. But yes, y'all. But they have already buried him, y'all. They already had the funeral. And the parents are just sharing awareness right now. They don't want to see no more kids, teenagers, kids going through this. They don't want to see another family experiencing what they are experiencing. And as a community, as parents, as YouTube bloggers, or anybody with social media that do share. Okay, Kenneth, I didn't even see you in the chat. So I can't even see the chat. You said good night. I didn't know you was in here. So I can't see the chat on my phone. I'm on my computer now. Good to see you, Kenneth. Let me see. I didn't even know you was in the chat. Hold on. Because on my phone, I can't see the comments. So I'm on my computer looking at the chat. How you been doing, Kenneth? And good night. I was just reading about the little boy that died from doing a challenge. And what it did was he blanked out. It's kind of called the blackout challenge where they blank out, but he lost conscious. Somebody, his oxygen had stopped, and his parents were sharing awareness about it, and they wanted parents to know they have teenagers, that have children that are dealing with social media. Make sure you are monitoring who they're following because our kids are easily to. Hey, Sirius, I didn't know you was on. Thank you. These parents nowadays, parents are letting social media. See, I couldn't see on my phone. I can't even see the comments. So I'm on my computer now. So yes, I like to share awareness. I like to, cause I have grandkids, and I like to, I like to be knowing about things, and I like to share about things that is going on now. Cause this is reality, y'all. What I'm reading, what I'm talking about is reality. So I can see, excuse me, y'all comments in the chat. Hey, Sirius. Hey, Kenneth. I didn't even know y'all was in here. You said people can fool you on social media, especially with their pictures. That's right. That's what they call catfishing. Frank. They call that catfishing when they do that. So I gotta be able to look at the chat because I can't see the chat on my phone. I don't know why the comments ain't coming on. But good to see everyone. But yes, that's what I was sharing today, y'all, about social media can be good, be a good thing, and social media can also be a bad thing. So if you got minor children, like I did a poll, 59% say they think that children shouldn't be on social media under 13. And 47 was like, I guess it's okay with them. So the ones that think their children should be on social media at 13, are you monitoring those kids? Are you seeing what they're watching? Are you seeing what they're who they're following? Because a lot of our kids are easy to be influenced. And I like to share awareness over here, so I'm sharing awareness about bullying and social media. And like I said, I try to have conversations with my grandkids a lot. I ask them questions, whether they be honest about it, but we do talk to them to see what's going on. And like I said, my grandson already told me. You know what KJ told me the other day, Ernie? He said, Grandma, I seen you live. I said, how you see me live, boy? You in class. Talk about. Because they have those computers in their class, right? And he said, my grandma, I see you live. I said, boy, you supposed to be paying attention to your class work. And that's why I say, they be on social media at school. Yeah, talk about, I see you live the other day, grandma. I said, well, why you give me no thumb up? But you supposed to be paying attention to your class. Of course, they're not social media, the babysitters for kids. Yeah, that what got them messed up. My husband said that what got the kid messed up, social media. Yep. But this little boy died because he was trying to do what other kids were doing, some kind of blackout challenge. And I had T while ago. I talked to T while ago. I talked to our daughter a while ago. I said, "What do you know what them children watching on social media?" I said, "You check out and see if they following anybody that y'all hear my husband. He in the kitchen now, but he said he'll agree with what we saying about a lot of the kids. What kid killing people? Yep. You see, my husband work at the school. A lot of them children got phones at the school though. My husband work around children too. He work at the school, right? And he said every time I look around the church, they don't supposed to have their phones in school, but y'all know how they go. They still are able to get on social media. Yeah, now I'm looking at the chat. I didn't even know y'all was in here. Okay, good to see everybody. Hope y'all had a good weekend. Did y'all hear about that series? Did you know about the little boy that did that, Kenneth? See, I'm gonna always bring y'all some awareness to some things that is going on, especially when it comes down to children, our health. I try to use my platform for stuff like that, cause you never know, it might help somebody. So I was telling everybody to pray for the family, cause the family is really feeling guilty, y'all. The mom and dad is really feeling guilty about the little boy. They felt like they should have did more. They felt like they didn't do enough. And like, people was in the chat was saying sometimes We can, we monitor our kids, but I know we are not with them 24 hours. But we can only do what we're able to do. We can only teach them, guide them, make sure they're on the right path. But when they're at school, when they're around other children, they find ways, even though some of them might not have social media. So two of my supporters just came in today and said they don't have their kids on social media. Living for Jesus and Aubrey. So their children are not on social media. And after seeing how children are doing the things they're doing, we can't blame parents for not wanting their children to be on social media. I tell my grandkid, focus more on your schoolwork. But once they're not doing good, we take those phones. We take those games. We let them know up front, no, we're not allowing this. So those kids, do they supposed to have phones at that school you work at?
I think they got, yeah.
They let them have their phones?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, okay. But some schools don't let the children have the phones now. They be on their computers and stuff.
No, that's in Alabama.
Okay, Ken, it's good to see you. I didn't know you was in here. Oh, that's good. That's good. You're doing great. But yes, for the ones that do have children, I don't think children under 13, I don't think they need to be on social media. I'm just being honest. But a lot of people saying they don't think nothing wrong with that. But are you monitoring your kid pages? Are you watching what they're putting? Are you watching what they're posting? Like I said, I know my grandkids got now don't chill them on what they call it. Like I said, I know my grandkids got hold on. Now don't chill them on what they call it. I know they got TikTok. Cause that girl was acting up when she thought TikTok was gone. But they're not on Facebook, but I know they on TikTok. I know that. But my granddaughter be like, Grandma, I don't really be posting it. I just be looking on there. I'm like, who you be looking at though? Who you be following? That's what I be saying. Who you following? But I'm gonna have to refresh my phone in order to see the chat. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna have to go out and come back in because I can't even see nothing what y'all saying. Okay. Now I can see. I had to go back and refresh my phone if I can see the comments. Because I don't want nobody to think I didn't see them. Because sometimes, because I'm on YouTube Direct, sometimes you can't see the chat. Okay, let me see now. Yeah, prayers going out to those families, y'all. And I had said, I don't, the family is feeling guilty, y'all. The family is feeling guilty about what happened to their son. Hold on, I'm trying to get me some light here. It's kind of dark. The family is feeling guilty about what happened to their son. They feel like they should have did more. How many parents I got in the chat? I mean, we can only do so much, guys. I'm just saying, we can only do so much. We can only be in so many places, especially if you're working and as the kids get older, you try to put trust in them. And sometimes they mess up that trust. Okay, that's what she said. We sometimes get so caught up in work and trying to maintain safe harbor children, but some parents are ignoring the signs, withdraw from bullying. That's true. That is so, so true, serious. That is so true. Like I said, when we found out about my granddaughter was getting bullied, we knew something wasn't right. Because we saw her change in attitude, the way she was acting. And she never did want to tell us. But she told, and some people are scared to speak to other people about it. They're scared to tell their parents. But if you're afraid to talk to your parents or anybody in your family, call the 1-800 number. They have that number where you can call and talk to someone. You don't even have to tell your name. Because that's what they did. They gave my granddaughter a 1-800 number to call. Because, She never would let us know that she was going through that. We found it out though. Call the school call. Especially if they do something at school, those counselors and those teachers, they gonna call if they know that you're really concerned about your children. Those counselors supposed to call you and let you know if they see any type of behavior change in your children during the school hours. Now they supposed to do that. Hey Matthew, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. You already been in the chat? Because I wasn't able to see the comments. Hello. Speak to everybody now. Tell everybody hello. I don't know if you was in here before because I had to get to my computer if I could see the chat. Then I refresh my phone before I'm able to see the comments. But yeah, it was sad. Like I said, we do challenges over here, but we don't do them kind of challenges. We mostly talk about food. We might share something like for the mind, body, and soul. We'll share like inspiration. We talk about food. Like this week, we got meal of the day, but we don't try to bully nobody. You better cook this today, or try to tell somebody what to cook or do. And all. We don't have those type of challenges. No, we don't have no what they call it, truth or dare. They do truth or dare, and some children be daring other kids to do things that they shouldn't be doing. Y'all heard about the game called Truth and Dare, right? A lot of those kids be doing that, and it's sad. It's sad that we'll lose our children to social media games and bullying and stuff like that. So as parents, we got to talk to our kids more, monitor who they're talking to, who they're following, see what's going on. Let me put some more light on here. Cause like I said, I have 4 grandkids. I know 2 of them do be on TikTok. And I be want to know, and I know my grandson does play the game. And I have heard and I have seen some of the games he play. And I said, don't you be on that, you ain't got no business now. Because some of those games now, they be saying some bad languages in those games also. Yeah, but some of those kids be playing them too, Frank. Yeah. Truth or dare. They dare you to do things, and you know, it all come out to being up under peer pressure, being influenced, trying to fit in, want to be like it'd be some popular kids, and then it'd be those kids that try to make others feel bad about who they are. Or they talk about they pick on kids, bully kids. Yeah, so I want to bring that to y'all. It's just awareness about we got to be mindful. We got to be careful about things we put out here on social media. You know, I know children, like they always say, children gonna be children, but still though, we still have to be mindful. Children can be children, but we have to tell them, look, you don't need to be playing these type of games. You don't need to be on social media. And if your children not on social media, that's a good thing. I wish I didn't even want my grandkids on, especially after my granddaughter went through what she went through with the bullying, because there was people on TikTok bullying my granddaughter. They was telling her, just kill yourself. I didn't want her to stay on social media. I didn't want her to get back on there. But she said she don't post. She just only now she just go on there and look. That's what she say. But I tell my daughter, monitor them. Like I said, me and my daughter had a good conversation today, and I told her we gotta, watch what they doing. We really do, y'all. But I'm trying to make sure I'm not overlooking nobody, cause I was wondering why my phone wasn't. I don't see no comments. And so I had to refresh, and that's how I know Sirius and Kenny. So I hope everybody have had a good day. And if you're part of the meal of the day challenge, just tag us or let us know that you're going to be part. And like we always say about our challenges, we try to pick things that we know is helpful and fun. We never try to do anything to try to make nobody feel bad or manipulate no one or anything like that. It's all entertainment, it's all for motivation, things like that. But all those challenges like Truth or Dare and the Blackout Challenge, those are dangerous things. And you don't want your children involved in that kind of stuff. In my opinion, I don't think a child under age 13 should have a cell phone. I understand. You're right. These parents just just hand them one to get them out there. You're right, girl. To get them out their hairs. Hand them one, get them out their hairs, educate them about these precious outlets. That's right. You is so right. You is so right. Like my little granddaughter would be here with me. She got a phone, but they didn't know it. It's just she like to watch Baby Alive and what the other thing she be watching. It'd be cartoons we let her watch. I let her be on my channel, but if it's certain things I don't want her to hear or see, I don't allow her to be on. You see what I'm saying? And like my older grandkid, they be on TikTok. But I also tell my daughter to see who they follow. See who they follow. Because if they're following people that are putting out this type of behavior, they don't need to be, following them. Mm. Yeah. But you is so right. Don't go nowhere now. Don't go nowhere to like an event or even church. You have to tell them to put them phones up in church. Because every time I look around, you'll see them. Look, I ain't paying attention to the preacher. If you would have asked a child what the preacher talked about today, they couldn't even tell you. Because they were looking at their phone. Social media have took over. They have took over, but like I said, it's not all bad on social media. It's not all bad. It's just that, especially young ones, they're not, some of them not thinking. And then there are adults who are bullying others and that also do things to hurt other people. Y'all know what I'm saying? There's a lot of bullies, grown people, like Frank said. A lot of the grown people do some of this stuff too. And if you're not setting an example for your children, if you're doing it, what you expect your children to do? You the one have to set those ground rules. You the one got to set those examples for your children. It starts at home, people. It starts at home. I'm always on to them kids. They like, Grandma. I'm like, Grandma, I ask so many questions. They get tired of me. They be getting so tired of me, y'all. They be like, Grandma, when you going home now? Oh, they would be saying, how long you gonna be up there, Grandma? I said a couple of days. I'm sure a couple of days. What y'all been doing? What y'all doing at school? I'm asking questions. I'm sure we. But like I said, I enjoy social media. I enjoy it, but yeah, I enjoy social media, but once it start getting personal and violence and being where it's not fun, I enjoy going to some of these channels. What, Mickey? Yeah, I enjoy going to channels and things like that, but I don't like to be around nobody that's trying to dare me to do something. I don't want nobody to think they can dare me to do anything or manipulate me to do anything. Because we all grown out here on these YouTube streets. We all grown out here. And there's some channels I just don't like to go to. It ain't like I got a problem with you, but if it's not in my spirit, I don't go to your channel. Especially if I feel like you're trying to do things to manipulate others or be at others. You know what I'm saying? There's some channel I just care not to go to. I'm just being honest. But I don't have nothing against nobody. But I just stay over here on my own little island with the little 2, 3, 5 people that come over. You know what I'm saying? You know, because I don't like to be caught up in nobody else's drama. But if it involve me, yeah, I say what I have to say and be done with it. But I ain't got time. I'm too busy over here. I'm trying to work on my own channel. Be worried about what Sue got going on her channel. Shoot. I don't care what Sue, I don't care who Sue sleep with. They're her business. Uh, Honestly, the only reason I think kids get on social media, the adults be on social media, especially when you are working and on. Yeah, I just told you what my grandson said. Grandma, I seen you lie today. I said, boy, what? You supposed to be studying your class. And I told my daughter today, this boy said he be seeing me lie. I sure told. Oh, you know, KJ be seeing me lie. So if y'all ever see a little boy come in the chat, well, names is Sippy. He don't come in up under his real name. Say, I didn't even know that was him. I've been seeing the name come in my chat, right? I said, boy, I didn't know that was you. He come up under my chat under the Sky name, knowing you're supposed to be at school and doing your class work. So if y'all see somebody named Sippy, that's my grandson. He probably watching me now, y'all. But it's the weekend. But yeah, he told me the other day. So my grandma, I saw you. I be seeing you, grandma. I said, what? You better be working on them grades. That's what you better be doing. I think that Keith seen him and somebody else seen him. And I said, that's my grandson, y'all. After he done told me who he was. Cause I said, boy, we'll be able to block you over here. But serious though, you know, we let them play games. We let them like, long as they're not. You seen him that day, didn't you, Big Key? Yeah, somebody. I see you. I be seeing you, Grandma. I said, well, look, you don't want to be on social media. You can't type. Well, give me a thumbs up then. Know what I said? Y'all know I'm wrong for that. I said, well, look, just give me a thumbs up. Just give me a thumbs up then, okay? If you looking, no, you can't be typing. You don't need to be on there. But anyway, you guys, I hope y'all was able to. I hope y'all like the commentary I'll be bringing to y'all. But this is reality, y'all. This is reality. This is reality. Do you hear me? This is what we're losing our kids in this way. We're losing our kids to social media. They're being cyberbullied. They're influenced by other children. They are. They really are. They want to fit in. It's the peer pressure, y'all. It's the peer pressure. Like I said, social media ain't all bad. I enjoy being on social media as long as it's positive. Like I said, when I went to Facebook the first time, I was able to see a lot of my classmates I hadn't seen in years. And you know, social media, Facebook, a lot of people, they be telling their business over there. I mean, they really be getting down this. They really put what they want on social media over there. So you know you're wrong for that. Yeah. I was messing with it, but I told him, I said, if you since you looking, just give me a thumb up. But you know what you're supposed to be doing in class. That's what I told him. You know what you're supposed to be doing. Cause they get them those computers, right? It's the school computer. They don't supposed to be doing that. And I told him, and I told my daughter, Can't just be all on YouTube. And that what a lot of those kids, like you said, Frank, a lot of those children, you seen them young people coming in my chat, that girl Haley and the one that was saying she was getting bullied at school. The one I was trying to find on YouTube, the one that was saying she was trying to kill herself. All them little young kids was in my chat. I said, what y'all doing in my chat? Y'all know y'all supposed to be in class. They be using this school equipment. That's why I try to keep my channel as positive as possible because I know my grandkids, they do lurk. I know I have had younger people in my chat. You know what I'm saying? So I try to keep it as positive as possible. I try not to do no cursing over here. I try not to show things that I don't think I should show. You know what I'm saying? I try to be as peaceful and as positive as I'm able to be. Okay? So I'm about to wrap this up. I hope y'all enjoy, but y'all follow up on that. The little boy, follow up on his story. But they already them buried him. They did like they had some shirts and different things. They added his name. They called him Deuce. That's what they called him. So they did like a little celebration. His parents are doing awareness about the situation because they want more parents to be more involved in their children's lives. They want them to monitor their social media. They want them to talk more to their kids. And for the parents of this little boy, I pray that you get peace. I pray that you get the closure. And they feeling guilt about the things that has happened to their son. And I don't think I can say you probably did as much as any parent could do. You know what I'm saying? They said they checked his social media, but he didn't have a social media page. He wasn't on social, he didn't have a page, but he was able to see the challenge. And he might have seen it through his school computer. He probably seen it through his friends' social media, but he was able to see that challenge. And it was a challenge where you black out. I guess you have to hold your breath for so long. It's called a blackout challenge. You'll black out for a few minutes, but you're supposed to come back. And it's obvious, I think they still got to do some more autopsies and make sure it wasn't anything else, but he was doing it. But it kept him from breathing. Initially, that's why Facebook was established to do network with friends and family. Yes, because I was able to see some classmates. We was able to have group chats and different things like that. But now, you'll hear about everybody and their mama, sister, brother, what they doing, what they ain't doing, and ooh, child. Yep, but that's what I was sharing today. That's what I want to share, and just be mindful. It ain't like, like the older kids, when you try to talk to them about social media or try to see what they doing, the first thing they be saying, you don't trust me, you don't trust me, you must don't believe me, or you don't trust me. These days, you got to check on all of them. You know what I'm saying? You got to check on all of them. Even when my son got up to where they was able to get cell phones and was being able to hang out, I would always be texting, checking up on them, trying to see where they at. Give them their curfew, tell them, look, you need to be in the house this time of day. Stuff like time of night, stuff like that. You have to discipline them. You have to let them know. Like Living for Jesus was saying the other night, you can't always be their friend. You cannot always be your children's friend. I got 7 people on the 9 likes. Can I at least get some more likes? I'll get like my granddaughter now. I got 7 people watching on the 9 likes. So that tell me, hey, Bush people. I love y'all. Give me some more likes now. Hurry, y'all. So this girl is crazy. No, I just have to have a sense of humor, y'all. That's it. But what I'm saying is just be, and I'm gonna stay on mine. They can say, grandma, like we, they can say whatever. Grandma gonna ask questions. Grandma gonna be on them. I'ma see what they doing. They be like, y'all know grandma on her way up here. Grandma coming. They know me. But my daughter, they'll swear I don't know, my daughter, she be like, my mama didn't do all that stuff when I was coming up, when we were coming up. Because I was trying to protect y'all. And see, now things just ain't like it used to be, y'all. And I know that things wasn't going to stay the same like it was in the 80s and the 90s. I already know that. But still, y'all, gotta have a little common sense in some of this stuff too. You know? My daughter swear I was so protected, but I had my reasons. I had my reason to be protected the way I did. And then when I try to do her kid like that, she be like, Mama, maybe you need to lighten up a little. I was like, what? Mm-mm. I said, those my daughter kids, but still, I'm a big part of their life. And, you know, I don't want nothing to happen to them. I try to guide them. I try to teach them. I try to tell them, look, this is what you should be doing and what you should. But because my mom, she did the best. It was 6 of us in all. She did the best. And you know what, y'all? If you think about all the stuff our parents taught us, we wish we should have listened at them a little bit more. Don't y'all think so? I mean, I think I turned out pretty good, but I'm just saying some of the things my mom and dad was telling us as parents, we see all those things. We're witnessing all this ourselves. Uh, you glad you didn't have social media when you was a child? Yeah, we didn't either. No, no, I ain't have an email. I didn't have no, because I got out of school at 87. I've been out of school 30 some years, so no, we didn't have it. Mm-mm. Well, my kids, they said they was on what they call it, MySpace. I think they had that MySpace going on when my daughter then was coming up because she got some pictures. And I'm like, where you get them pictures from? She said they was from MySpace. And once they start doing the email and all that stuff, you can send stuff to your email and it be in your clouds or whatever they call that. But anyway, anybody else going live? I'm gonna wrap this up in a few more minutes. But yeah. But yeah, we didn't have it. We used to have those, like I told you, we had them BlackBerry phones, the flip phones, and I didn't even have a computer. I used to have typewriters. I love the typewriter. How many of y'all like the typewriters? That was my computer. My typewriter was my computer. You going on my space? Are you going live tonight? I know you normally go live on late nights or whatever. You going live? 'Cause like I said, we both working on those hours. Yeah, that was MySpace. I ain't know nothing about that. I just got on Facebook in 2016. And I don't know when Facebook came, but I just got on it. I think it was on for a few years before I got on it. Cause my daughter said, Mom, when you start getting on Facebook and YouTube? I ain't used to have no social media. I did. Until 2016, that's when I started getting on social media. I started sharing about my wellness and health journey. That's how, and I ended up meeting some classmates because they was inviting me to like class reunions and stuff like that. And we was able to get a group chat. And I got on YouTube when I was starting to follow the R. Kelly case. And I've been on here for a couple of years and I said, shoot, let's see, can I start my own channel, And I've been on here since 2021 on my own channel, almost about 4 years. Yeah. And it's okay. I done learned a lot. I done been through a lot over here, but it's entertainment. You gotta know how to separate your real life from social media. It's fun, and it can also be It's fun, but it also can be, you know, it can also you can also have issues with, that if you're dealing with, well, it all depends on who you follow on YouTube. It all depends on who you connect with. That's what I'm gonna say. You know, like I said, some channels I don't care to go to. Some of those channels would do all that crazy stuff. I'm like these people watching me. I watch from the bushes. Like them, some of the people that watching me now, they probably just paying me back because I don't come in their channel. So, but yeah, sometimes you have to watch things from afar. Like they said, love everybody. If you don't even get along with them, love them from afar. You know. But I enjoy coming on speaking when I do speak. I enjoy when I do try to cook. I enjoy that. But also remember, y'all, the meal of the day start tomorrow. You can be any meal of your choice. I did a video earlier today. Eat what you want. If you want it to be healthy, let it be healthy. If you don't, it all depends on what you want. But use what you got. Don't go out trying to buy no groceries, because y'all know grocery high. Eat what you can eat. I'm just gonna tell you. I'm gonna eat what in that refrigerator. I probably do some shorts with mine, or I might prep a meal one day this week, but probably see some shorts. You can either do shorts, live stream, pictures, whatever your choice. Whatever your choice. But I'm glad that people know that the challenges we do over here are positive. We don't try to manipulate. We don't try to make nobody do nothing. It's not no danger in it at all. So, like I said, some social media platforms, I love it going, and I like seeing some of the things Frank eat. I like seeing what Miss Key do, or Sass, or whoever in the channel. It's just entertainment. It's entertainment, and it can also be motivation to others. So, Miss Key, are you going live, or you don't know you might pop up? Yeah, I had saw this story a couple of days ago, right? And I said, since I like to share about bullying and awareness and stuff like that, because social media, it is a place where a lot of people do a lot of bullying. And it ain't all children. Adults get cyberbullying too. So be careful how you treat people. You never, or you get ready, okay? You never know, um, you never know how bullying affect others mentally. You see what I'm saying? You never know. A lot of people can't take that. A lot of people love to say, well, we're joking. We're just roasting people. We're teasing people. A lot of people is not built for that kind of stuff. A lot of people just want to be left alone. You know what I'm saying? And people think it's funny when they bully others. They think it's funny when they pick at others. But it's not. A lot of people just ain't built for it. Then you wonder why people snap. Because they get fed up. They get fed up because they have seen people, how people have treated people on social media. And some people just try to get away from that kind of stuff. I always say life is too short. It's too short. If you got a problem with me, it's okay. It's fine. You don't have to watch me. You don't even have to cut them a channel. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, I try to have fun over here. I try to be as positive as I can. I try to share things that I know will help me along with others. Yeah, it is Lion Pride. It's all types of bullying. They always said words never hurt. Yes, they do. Y'all heard the saying about sticks and stone may break my bones, but words never hurt. Yes, they do. Yes, they do. And a lot of people can't take that. A lot of people cannot take bullying. Everything is not funny. Everything is not a joke. It's not. Miss Key Live, if y'all want to go over there and give her a thumbs up, because I'm about to wrap this up in about a few more minutes. Let's show support all the way around the board. Let's go over there and thumb her up. She's working on her hours just like I am. We support all the way around the board over here. That's right. Absolutely. If it didn't hurt, they wouldn't even let it even phase them. Miss Key, put your link in the chat. Put your link in the chat. Miss Key just playing her vibe because, y'all know how we do. We play them for a few hours, working on the hours over here. And she working on hers. I know when I was younger, and I know I have got stronger. As I got older, I stopped being so sensitive because out here in this world, you got to have some tough skin. You got to have some tough skin to deal with these people out here. But once they feel like they can take advantage of you, and they think you're soft, they'll think you're sensitive. And then again, you don't have to be sensitive or soft. You probably just don't want to deal with people like that. But if people feel that you have a soft heart, you love hard, if you try to be positive, they think they can run over you or they think they can take advantage of you. You see what I'm saying? I have came, and I know I have came a long way from my school days as an adult. And it's so much now I would take. Y'all probably ain't never seen me got real Miss Key. You have never seen me get out of character. You know, and I don't like to be upset. I don't like to be upset. And I don't like for no one to make me upset. You see what I'm saying? Because you might see a side of me you might not like. I'm one of them kind, I'll take so much. I'll hold it in. But Keith said, I want Amy to come out. That's my real name. That's right. But I have anxiety real bad. And I'm easy to get agitated. I'm easy to get agitated. Y'all might see sometimes, why she be looking like that? You might see me looking like that. Looking like that. I'm like, okay. I saw people come in my chat with crazy stuff. Like, what? I know he did. But I done came a long way. Sometimes my expression might say it all. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, what they always say, sometimes you don't have to say nothing. Sometimes you just give them that look. That look, sometimes that look will tell it all. Woo! Look at me, Key. That right, Big Key? See, me and Big Key talk all live. Me and Big Key like each other diary. Woo, Jesus. Oh, Lordy. Let's see what she said. Let's see what Frank said. Oh. Y'all go with her. Make sure y'all get Big Key, one of my long time members, y'all. Big Key been with me. She been with me longer than anybody in the chat. Big Key been with me by, and with Frank, I think Frank, Big Key, I think I met them probably right about the same time, I believe. I might have met them, but I know Miss Key, she been with me a long time. When I first started YouTube, I was cussing up. You were, Frank. You were. When I first started YouTube, I was cussing up a star. Back in the day, for real. Oh my God, Frank, I ain't know that. Sometimes I'm telling y'all, sometimes these people be about to, I had to caught myself sometime over here. Sometimes I had to kill myself. Like, don't do it. Don't do it. I'll be like Lion Pride the other day. Lion Pride was like, I ain't studying about that. Lion Pride was giving the man, the orange man, the H the other day, y'all. She's like, I ain't worried about no censor. I ain't I was on there. I didn't watch all of them. I was laughing my tail off. Oh boy. I had to take them. For real, Frank? What? I had to take the video down. Okay, you know they. But yeah, I like, y'all my people. I can sit here and laugh at Frank. Frank, I tell you one thing about Frank. Frank, you don't do no cursing now, but you sure tell people what you want them to know. And sometimes it don't even take all of that. It don't take all that to let people know what you mean. You know what I'm saying? You say what you say, mean what you say, and be done with it. Yo, did y'all go over there? I'm finna go to McKeach. I'm finna end this in about 2 or 3 more minutes. But I enjoyed y'all. Y'all, sometimes we have to laugh to keep from crying, y'all. But yep. But I tell you, sometimes these people be trying to take you down now. They be trying to take you down. They really do. Ain't that right, Lion Pride? And they had took Lion Pride. That's my first time ever seeing her talk like that. I know she got some spice now. Lion Pride got that spice now. She don't take that S. But the other day was my first time really hearing her like get really, like you said, get down with it. I came in a chat, right? I had to circle back around and come back in a chat. I'm like, what? She said somebody had to left her a comment. And I don't know why people do the things they do, right? Okay, like my live here. Some people could come out and put some of the cruel and evilness comments. And they do a lot on the shorts now. When them people, you put stuff on your shorts, I don't know who them folk be. And sometimes they put some crazy comment. And you be like, you don't be want to respond to them, but then you be like, okay, I gotta let these people know. And see, she was responding back to someone put some comments uh up under her video or something. She was talking about Donald Trump. I don't know why his name bring a lot of controversy. It brings out the worst in people. I don't know why. Y'all saw that day when we was talking about it. Ugh. Might see people coming out the bushes now. But I don't know why his name and stuff he got going on bring up controversy. Why? When people just only speaking their opinion. If you voted for him, that's your business. If no one did vote for him, why get mad? Why treat a person a certain way because they did not vote for him? We're entitled to freedom of speech. We're entitled for our opinions. You see what I'm saying? So, I'm going to call her geeky girl. She might be talking about me. Lion Pride was only speaking, talking her freedom of speech the other day. And that's her channel. And she say what she want to say. Right? I haven't changed since started YouTube from the beginning. You have changed. Oh, you have? Frank, you should have let me see one of them videos. You could have just said these was your bloopers. You could have said, oh, I got some bloopers, y'all. But anyway, I'm fixing to get off of here. I did 2 hours, so. But y'all know I get it talking. And if the conversation right, I can shut up now. I will talk. Y'all know, only way I don't, something wrong with me. But as long as y'all get what I was trying to share today about the social media, it can be a good thing. It also can be a bad thing. But YouTube closed. Oh, that's the channel they closed now. But yeah, social media can be what you want it to be. You don't have to let others influence you to be someone you're not. Be who you are. And for the little boy family, Prayers going out to you and your family. Sorry that happened to the little boy, but always remember, y'all, we got to protect our children. All right, series. And thank you for coming in. I'm sorry I didn't see you in the beginning. We got to protect our children, y'all, at every cost necessary. If it take not letting them be on social media, taking their phones, do what you gotta do. Getting in their favorite game that they want to play, but you see them acting out in school. They're not doing their homework. They're not doing what they're supposed to do. Take their phones. Take their game. That's what we do. Those kids don't do right. We take their phone. We punish them. We stop them from playing the games. Those kids, my grandkid can tell you, when it come down and we getting on them, we own them. My little grandson probably people. My grandma they be talking about her. I bet that what he say. But yeah, I'm gonna go and check out my key for a little bit. What you said, right down, right? She said, "Oh, have mercy." She said, "Right, dumb people think thoughts and opinions are the only ones that matter." That's right, but our opinion matter. I'm not gonna get mad about who you voted for or didn't voted for. That was your vote. That was your vote. But anyway, guys, y'all remember, social media can be good, it can be bad, it also can be a bully. So just be mindful. That's why I try to be mindful what I post on here. I'm not, I didn't want to talk too much about the little boy, because when it comes down to children, YouTube does have certain, you know what I'm saying? Because I know sometimes when I post my children, sometimes they don't put the comments on. That's why I stopped showing a lot about them. But y'all get the picture. Y'all saw what I was talking about, the social media, what it does to our children. And, some of our kids are just not stronger than others. Some of them are easy to be influenced. So, on that note, y'all have a good night. I'm going to go see what Miss Key doing over there. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is Black History Moment. We got a few more days. Y'all continue to have a blessed night. Stay encouraged and always stay what? Prayed up. And I enjoyed y'all as always. Frank, every now and then we may have to let one out every now and then. Might have to let a cuss word out every now and then. But do you, Frank? Do you? Good night. Lie. Keep doing what you're doing, girl. Keep doing what you're doing. I enjoyed y'all as always. Bye bye.